Hello YouTube, B3 here back, another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over a really dope figure that I've been wanting for a long time and finally have. And it's the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Mark II War Machine from the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure wave. Yeah, so I've been wanting this figure for a while, since announcement, honestly. Actually, since before the announcement of this wave, because you know, he was announced earlier than that. I think he was maybe supposed to be part of a different wave. Maybe it was the Iron Man 3 one, because I know Rescue was supposed to be in that wave, as well as movie Mandarin. They released that Rescue for the most part, although, like for a subscription perk. But this guy's in the Infinite Series now. They released him because of Age of Ultron. He was in Age of Ultron, which was not as good a movie as I hoped it would be. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. helped screw it up. Also, the universe has progressed so much that it's really convoluted. Character development is almost non-existent in the Marvel Universe now, especially in Age of Ultron. So maybe we can talk about that at some other point. But there were things I liked about the movie. I liked Ultron, even though he wasn't totally developed. I still liked him. Anyways, here we have our War Machine. Let's zoom out. I only have one other figure from this wave. Found him at Walgreens. Turns out, if you can't find Marvel Legends anywhere, they're at Walgreens. Because Walgreens stocks them, but apparently lots of people don't think to look at Walgreens. Well, more do than you would think, but Walgreens is apparently the only place I can get this wave. Haven't seen it anywhere else for a decent price. Saw it at the comic shop for like 30 bucks a figure, and that was not going to happen. No, sir. Anyways, here's our War Machine. Let's take a look at detail and paint. He's mostly black, kind of with some sparkles, and there's some chromage. Detailed joints, that's really nice. Always love that. Detailed bottom of the feet, with peg holes and everything. Painted back. That is great. Love it when a figure has a painted back. If it's like a cheap little figure and there's no painted back, I'm fine. But, you know, when it's something Marvel Legends quality, I always want a painted back. Very good sculpt. He's mostly the same as the Iron Patriot from the Iron Man 3 wave. Mostly just painted different. And then he has this here as an accessory. This kind of gun. And I'm pretty sure it's on the wrong side. Pretty positive it's supposed to be on this other side. But you can peg it in the either side there, because it was pegged in this side in the packaging, but it obviously can only really sit over here if you want it to look right. But he's got a nice head sculpt and everything. I really like the look of this War Machine. He's got Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes there on the side, FF. We got little symbols all over the place. So that's really cool. Now articulation. The head can kind of go up a bit. It should be able to go down a little bit, but it doesn't really want to. Side to side. This can move, you know, all around like that. So that's that. Shoulder pads are a little articulated, so they don't hinder. As you can see, up and down, forward and back. Kind of a ratchety joint there, which I don't really like, because it's it makes posing a bit harder, because you can only do it at certain intervals. Like I can't pose between those two spots there, which I don't like, but still. And then there's rotation, double elbow bend, rotation. Also wrist joint there, which is real nice. Boop. And then it goes back, but painted all the way up, which is real cool. Side to side there, not really down much. In and out on the legs, forward and back on the legs. So that's real nice. Double knee bend, as you can see. That's really cool. Got that in and out, pretty far actually. And not much movement in the feet, honestly. Not much foot movement. So that's kind of a bummer, but he's mostly an older sculpt, so I guess you can get away with it. I don't know. I guess it's fine. The movie Iron Man and stuff have all these blocks on their feet. I'm not even sure how they walk. But, yeah, so that's it for detail and paint. Pretty good looking figure. Moves, you know, about as well as any other Marvel Legend. So now it's time for size comparisons. Now here's our Mark II War Machine with some other really recent Marvel Legends. Here on the left, we have the Marvel Now Iron Man from the same wave, and here on the right, the Superior Venom from the Rhino Build-A-Figure wave that came out around the same time as the Hulkbuster wave. And I think they're fine together. You know, he's a little taller than both these guys, but that's fine. You know, he's in armor or whatever. And a movie figure. But, yeah, you know, I think they look good together. I think he works as a comic figure because he's like a mechanical dude, and that's fine. Doesn't really matter to me, honestly. I just think that all my dudes look cool together, and that's what matters. So, yeah, you know, I think he looks great with these other recent Marvel Legends. And now here's our War Machine with some other fairly recent Marvel Legends. This one's a little bit older, a few years I believe. Here on the left, Iron Patriot comic series from the Iron Man 3 line. So you can see how they scale together. And then here on the right, this one's a bit more recent. She's from the King Thor Odin the Allfather Build-A-Figure wave. It is Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. One of my favorite figures, actually. Just thought I should show him with a female Marvel Legend as well. My favorite Marvel Legend, too. Whew, love her. But, yeah. You know, I think he looks great with both of them, honestly. I just think he looks really good, scale-wise, with other Marvel Legends. Now here's with some non-Hasbro Marvel figures. Here on the left, we have the Marvel Select Venom from Diamond Select, and here on the right, the Toy Biz Carnage. This specific one was re-released by Hasbro, but it's still a Toy Biz sculpt. As you can see, you know, he's bigger than the Carnage is, obviously, but he's also in armor, and also Hasbro's are a little bit different bulk-wise and stuff. I think he works fine with the Carnage, honestly. I think it would be fine. So I think he can go with other Toy Biz figures. Be careful with Diamond Selects, though. Venom has appeared in several different sizes over the years. Everything from really just person size to gigantic. I guess it depends on like what Venom you want this to be. This is an Eddie Brock Venom, so he would be a little smaller than this perhaps. But you can kind of work it with this Venom because this Venom's one of the larger Marvel Selects. But most Marvel Selects are not going to scale well with your Hasbro Marvel Legends. I am sorry. Rhodey also comes with the Hulkbuster head. Very neat. Kind of small, but you know, it'll go on and everything. I cannot wait to have this Hulkbuster built. He will be my biggest Build-A-Figure. I don't really have any Toy Biz Build-A-Figures. So I'm very excited to complete this guy. I still have so many pieces left to go, but I'll get it done. And speaking of heads, this War Machine does actually come with an interchangeable head, which is really awesome. As you can see, it does kind of look like Don Cheadle in there. So just visor up, War Machine. He's looking to the side for some reason. Not sure why that is. But at least his eyes are looking in the same place, you know? More than can be said for some other Marvel Legends. But, yeah, it's a really good looking head. I'm really happy about it. So what are my final thoughts on the Mark II War Machine from the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure wave? Well, honestly, he's very, very cool. He's a very cool figure. Very glad to finally have him in my collection. I mean, I really am. He's very cool. Cannot wait to build this Hulkbuster. It's going to be a heavy figure because I just have the right leg and head at this point, and the right leg is heavier than any single Marvel Legend I have. So, yeah. He gonna be big. But this figure's very cool. I love the interchangeable head option. I don't know why I decided to do that, because, you know, they didn't really give anything to the Marvel Now Iron Man. But, dang, he got a head. That's really cool. You know, the blaster thing's awesome. I wish it had some more articulation so that you could put it on either side, though. I don't see the point of having holes for both sides if it can only really be on one side. Also, articulation's good, detail and paint's good. All in all, I gotta give this guy 4 out of 5 stars. Really cool figure, exactly what I expected. You know, just very glad I picked him up since I didn't get that Iron Patriot from the Iron Man 3 line when I had the chance. Of course, you can get that figure kind of cheap on Amazon now, so maybe I'll grab it one day, but I probably won't because I'm totally satisfied with this guy, and I have a comics Iron Patriot in 2 different scales, so whatever. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you all so much. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, other channels, last review, all kinds of great stuff is down there, you guys. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.